Wait, I haven't drank in 2 or 3 weeks. Let me see if I could do this for another week.
So
another week.
So do you
another
think,
week.
I'm
It's
curious.
been 6 months
Lucky
on
Boys
the
Podcast.
journey to financial freedom or to obtain a lot of money for themselves. They lost their health in the process. At a certain point, you will be faced with challenges. I think when you hit certain areas, when you hit in your 30s, maybe you're not as fast. Maybe you don't recover from your hangover as quick. I think that's the first sign, when your bones are creaking, when you don't recover as fast as you used to.
Oh yeah.
When your back starts giving out from just sitting too long, right? When you squat down and you pick something up and it just doesn't feel right. I think that's the first one. When you can't lift as much as you used to, right? And I think a lot of that is because we're doing all these things that are bad for us, unaware, because when we're young, we don't immediately feel the pain from it, lasting pain. Like, oh, I just got a hangover, bro. Yeah, it was so bad, but I'm good now. Right. And then you get those, but you get those every week. Right. And you put yourself in those positions. And then by the time you're 40 now, you really slow down. And maybe some of those poisons that you ingested, maybe you'll start losing your muscle tone, your memory, your happiness.
Or you just never slow
Your
down with your
confidence.
age. You
Exactly.
you still have the same constant putting the toxins in your body, the same state, while your body's, you're growing older. So
You're abusing your body.
Yeah.
Right? You're trying
at the same rate.
Yeah, you're redlining it when you already have 100,000 miles on it, and you haven't changed any parts. I think that's dangerous. And at a certain point, I started realizing that, because I was that guy.
You were redlining.
I was Mr. Invincible, right?
Right, yeah.
YOLO everything, right?
Yeah.
I didn't care because I would recover quick. Oh yeah, whatever. I'll just get better. I'll be real quick. Oh yeah, I'll do this, and I'll take this risk, and I'll do this with my body, and I was paying for it. And then all of a sudden I noticed I was slowing down. I was like, whoa, what's going on? I noticed that my hangover was for the entire weekend now. Going into a Monday, I still felt shitty.
Oh wow.
Like I didn't feel 100%. I felt a little more sluggish.
And this is like from one night of, I guess, hard drinking, redlining.
That's it.
One night. Okay.
Partying, hard drinking, right? No drugs, none of that stuff, just alcohol, right? And as I gotten older, I said, this has got to stop, especially during the pandemic. And I wanted to make an improvement, an immediate improvement, but I didn't want it to be like, I didn't want to wait. I didn't want this like 12-step process. I didn't want to go at the gym for 2 years in order to see results, right? I just wanted to say, what can I do immediately that will improve my quality of life? The first thing that came to my mind, sleep.
That's so simple too.
That's it, but it was so hard. So I failed.
Oh wait, you failed to sleep.
I failed. And in the process of that, for whatever reason, trying to go to bed early also meant not having these alcoholic beverages, because I usually drink at night, whether it's with my dinner or after dinner or with my friends. And it's usually always at night. Daytime, I'm working. When I'm working, I don't really mix.
Daytime, you're drinking, you're alcoholic.
When I'm working, I like to be focused and be at my best.
Yeah.
And then if I'm with my kids, I don't want to be drunk, right? I don't want them to remember that my dad always smelled like alcohol and he was always dizzy and saying some crazy shit, right? I want them to see me like sober me for who I really am. And then at night, I would, when I'm with myself or with my friends or whoever, I would have a drink and just relax, and it would feel great.
They call it a nightcap.
Right. So in the effort to trying to be a morning person, going to bed at night really early, right? As soon as it gets dark, I'm in my bed, right?
Damn.
And I'm ready to go to bed. And as soon as the sun comes up, I try to rise with it. I try to go with the whole circadian rhythm. I failed miserably. Like it sounds so easy, but it was tough. But because of that, I noticed that I didn't drink for 2 or 3 weeks, and that was by accident. in the effort of trying to go to bed early and wake up early so I can exercise, I stopped drinking. And I was like, wait, I haven't drank in 2 or 3 weeks. Let me see if I could do this for another week.
So
another week.
So do you
another
think,
week.
I'm
It's been
curious.
6 months
That's, I mean, I applaud that. That's amazing.
and I haven't had a drink.
That's amazing.
6 months. And I've been to weddings. Within that 6 months, I've been to weddings.
Wow, surrounded
birthday
by
parties.
surrounded by a free open bar, huh?
I've been at bars. I mean, I've been through the ringer, man.
Wait, what is the secret? What is the secret? Like, what do you drink? You drink like water at the bar? Like, how do you? Because you're in a social situation, right?
Yeah.
So I think some people might think like, how do you
So if
get
I'm at
away
a wedding,
from drinking?
it's tea or coffee. Like
Right.
I'm gonna need
It's
some
something-
type of vice.
like
right.
a different beverage.
Yeah, so I'll do like tea or coffee, right? If I'm at the weddings while everyone's drinking. If I'm at a bar, it's if I could bring in a cup of coffee from outside. Again, I'm just gonna need something that I can hold on to
Right.
to reassure me for whatever reason. Like coffee does it. Coffee's able to help reassure me that I don't need something else, right? Or I'll drink a ton of water. I mean, you see me. I'm constantly like drinking water, like I'm
Yeah,
preparing for a
we
UFC
have to
fight.
stop for multiple times.
Yeah, like I'm constantly drinking water. So that's what I keep. I have something to lean on, another beverage to lean on. That's not going to harm me too much, right? So as long as it's not alcoholic. And the immediate effects of it was crazy. I immediately, and when I say immediate, I mean like 2 weeks, right? Well, let's just say immediately, we're talking about the first few days, the quality of sleep.
Way better.
Can't compare, because before I would wake up in the middle of the night, some sweats, and then and it happened so frequently that I just got used to it. I just accepted it as part of life.
Oh, like it's like, oh, people have insomnia, which is
Right.
normal sometimes. And
Right. And you just accept it as
Yeah.
a part of life. Like,
Right.
all right, whatever. You go through like, it didn't kill me, but I'm still alive. But
Right.
I feel shitty and I'm not 100%, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You kind of ignore it. But my sleep has changed.
Oh, so you found that like one like indicator that was causing all these issues.
Yep.
It's sort of like, oh,
By accident.
It's like you switched your bed and you had the better sleep. Like you found it.
Yep.
Wow.
Better sleep.
Yeah.
Because I'm better sleep, I'm happier. Because of better sleep, I have more exuberance. There's way more energy now. When you talk about health, I recover much faster because I'm not ingesting poison, breaking down my muscles.
Well, not just that. Actually, what I notice when I sleep late is I also snack.
That too.
Yeah, so I snack,
That's
and
it.
I sometimes I do have a drink. So that one thing, early sleep, changed.
And I also have a sleeping window where I get sleepy at night. And it's a very small window, like within a half hour. If I don't go to sleep within that half hour while I'm
That's
sleepy.
really specific. Yeah.
Yeah. I won't have that window again till like 3 or 4 a.m.
Lucky Boys Podcast.